Hello friends, welcome to all of you in this video. I am Avdesh Pratap Patel and this is my fourth video on the history of Chhattisgarh. Today in this video, we are going to deal with the Ramayan era, and in our book, A Comprehensive History of Chhattisgarh, we have tried to trace as many links as it is possible between the great characters of Ramayan and our beloved and beautiful state called Chhattisgarh. Most of these links have been taken from the book written by Dr. Sarita Sahu. So this is all about the authenticity of the material which I am going to represent in front of you. So let's start. So when we talk about Ramayan era, in Ramayan era, Chhattisgarh was called Dakshin Koshla and Bastar was called Dandakaranya. Now, Bastar was called Dandakaranya after the name of Dandak, and Dandak was the son of Ikshwaku. So this is the very first fact which we need to memorize. So Chhattisgarh was called Dakshin Koshla and Bastar was called Dandakaranya after the name of Dandak, the son of Ikshwaku. Okay. Now, the next prominent figure who was related with Chhattisgarh and belonged to Ramayan era was that king Vrishparva. So that king Vrishparva used to rule over extensive territories, vast territories of region, including today's Chhattisgarh. In his line, a great king Maniman was born. And this Maniman, that king Maniman, is credited with the construction and establishment of Manipur town in Tummankhol, okay, which have been identified to be in today's Korba district. Okay, he also constructed Lafagarh fort and constructed Ganga Jata and Shankari Sarovar kind of ponds around it. So that king Vishparva, in his line, a great king Maniman was born. Maniman established Manipur in Tummankhol, which is located in today's Korba region, Korba district. He also constructed Lafagarh fort, okay, and around Lafagarh fort, he also constructed Ganga Jata and Shankari Sarovar kind of ponds. Okay, these all facts are corroborated by Babu Reva Ram in his book Tawarikhe Hai Vanshi Rajaon Ki. Okay, he says that Lafagarh was a very hard to reach fort, and from that fort, many Daitya kings, the kings like Kalkiya, Vidyutjiva, Agnijiva, etc., ruled from Lafagarh. Now, there's a special thing about Vidyutjiva. Okay, Vidyutjiva was the husband of Shulpakha, and the testimony of their marriage has been found in the 12th Sarg of Ramayan. And this fact was corroborated by Pandit Shudat Shastri in his book Ratanpur Akhyan. So this is all about that king Vrishparva and the other Rakshasa king. So what happened once Ravan was in an expansion drive and he waged a war against Kalkiya. Vidyutjiva fought by his side. Vidyutjiva fought by side of Kalkiya against Ravan and he was killed by Ravan. And in this way, Shurpanakha became a widow. Ravan left Shurpanakha under the charge of Khar and Dushan, and Khar and Dushan were ruling over Kharod, okay, which has been identified to be nearby today's Shivri Narayan. So Kharod has been identified as the region over which once Khar and Dushan used to rule, okay, and it is located nearby today's Shivri Narayan. Now, after these great characters, okay, the next prominent character which was linked with the region or Chhattisgarh was Kartavirya Sahasrarjun and Parshuram. Okay, so Kartavirya Sahasrarjun is known to be the great king of Haihaya dynasty. Haihaya dynasty is another name for the Kalchuri dynasty. So this Kartavirya Sahasrarjun was once ruling over the regions, okay, of Manipur and Tummankhol. Okay, so he was actually the king of a significant region of Chhattisgarh. So in that region, there was a sage Jamdagni, and he had an ashram in Devgarh Hills. So sage Jamdagni was having an ashram in Devgarh Hills, and his wife was Renuka. after whose name the river Rain was called Renuka River also. Now, this sage Jamdagni had a dispute with Kartavirya Shastrarjun over the ownership of Kamdhenu. Kamdhenu was a wish-granting cow. Because of this dispute, Kartavirya Sahasrarjan, with the help of his sons and army men, killed sage Jamdagni. Sage Jamdagni was the father of great Brahmin warrior Parshuram. When Parshuram came to know about this, he killed not only all the sons of Kartavirya Sahasrarjun, he killed Kartavirya Sahasrarjun as well. Okay, stories say that he was so much enraged, so that he killed the sons, okay, the infant sons of Kartavirya Sahasrarjun 21 times. Okay, whenever he used to find an information that somewhere a son of Kartavirya Sahasrarjun was hiding, he used to reach that place and used to kill that boy. So he repeated this task 21 times. Okay, but then also some of the descendants of Kartavirya Sahasrarjun survived, who later on initiated Kalchuri dynasty. Now, this is all about Kartavirya Sahasrarjun and Parshuram. So the facts which we need to memorize here is that in Devgarh Hills, the ashram of Jamdagni sage was established or was there. Okay, and Kartavirya Sahasrarjun used to rule over Tummankhol and Manipur. Now, the other characters which were linked or who were linked with Chhattisgarh are Maidanav and Mandodari. Actually, Kuber took the services of Maidanav. Maidanav was an architect and sculptor. So Kuber took his services for building Lanka. Okay, and because he was pleased with the services of Maidanav, he gifted Dandak region to Maidanav. Okay, now Maidanav had three children. Okay, he had a daughter, Mandodari, and two sons. The sons were Mayavi and Dundubhi. So Maidanav married off Mandodari to Ravan, and as a gift, dowry gift, he gifted Dandak region to Ravan, and Ravan was a very popular king over there. That is why the Dandak region, which is known to be today's South Bastar region, when you visit that place today also, the tribal people greet you with the slogan of Jai Lankesh. So this is all about Maidanav and Mandodari. Okay. Now, Bali, Sugriv and Dundubhi are the other characters who were linked with the state. Now, today's Pathalgaon. Okay, actually, nearby Pathalgaon, there is a village. The village name is Pampapur. Okay, according to Dr. Sarita Sahu, this Pampapur is the same Pampapur which used to be the capital of Kishkindha under the rule of Bali. And once the Rakshasa Dundubhi came to challenge Bali for a duel, and because he could not face Bali, he ran away and hid in a cave. Okay, Bali followed him and killed him there. So around Pampapur region, which is located today nearby Pathalgaon, there are two mountain regions. Okay, one mountain is called Kishkindha and another one is called Dundubhi. So around Pampapur, Kishkindha and Dundubhi mountains are located, and they are said to be, okay, the same Pampapur and the mountains where once Bali used to rule. So this is all about Bali, Sugriv and Dundubhi. Now let's talk about King Bhanumant and Kaushalya. So there was a great and noble King Bhanumant who used to rule over the vast territory, okay, including North Kosla and South Kosla. He was the king of Kosla. Okay, and he had a daughter. The daughter's name was Bhanumati. He married off Bhanumati to the king of Ayodhya, Dashrath. Because Bhanumati came from Kosla region, that is why she was called Kaushalya in Ayodhya. And later on, she became the mother of Lord Ram. So what happened when Dashratha married with Bhanumati? Okay, he was gifted with the North Kosla region. And when King Bhanumant died, because he did not have a male successor, okay, Dashratha inherited the other half of the coastal region, and in this way he became the first Sakal Kosladhipati. So this is all about King Bhanumant, okay, his daughter Bhanumati, who later came to be known as Kaushalya. Now let's talk about the protagonist of Ramayan, Lord Ram and Sita. Okay, so actually Ram spent 10 out of his 14 years of exile or banishment in Dandak forest. Okay, this is the first prominent fact. Okay, the second prominent fact is that when he entered in the Dandak forest, he fought with many demons, okay, many Rakshasas, okay, to save the sages and their propagation of Aryan culture. So basically, people always think that Rakshasas were demons and bad people. Actually, it was not the case. Okay, any follower of the Raksh culture was called Rakshasa. Okay, so Aryan culture and Rakshas culture were opposite to each other. So the Rakshasa people, the followers of Raksh culture, they used to create hindrances and obstacles in the performance of rituals, Aryan rituals by the sages. So Rama killed many Rakshasas and in this way helped in the propagation of Aryan culture in the forest of the Dandak region. Once he killed a similar Rakshasa who was called Virad. While dying, Virad made a request to Ram. Okay, that request was that he should be buried in the same way as the Rakshasas are buried. And since that day, the followers of Virad, okay, adopted this practice of burying the people. Today also the tribal people of Sarguja bury their dead. Okay, so this is a very important fact about Virad and the followers and the practice of burial and Sarguja region. Okay, the next important event which took place is the Rama's visit and conversation with sage Sharbhang. Okay, now sage Sharbhang had an ashram, and that ashram has been identified to be in today's Sarbhanja region. Sarbhanja region is located nearby Manpat and it is located nearby Machri river. Machri river is a tributary of river Rain, once called as river Renuka. Now, if we talk about the famous Shurpanakha episode that also took place in Sarguja. Okay, Shurpanakha approached Rama with her love request and Rama refused. Okay, considering Sita as the reason of Rama's reluctance, Surpanakha charged on Sita. Sita was saved by Lakshman. Lakshman cut off Shurpanakha's nose. Okay, enraged Shurpanakha went to Kharod, to Khar and Dushan, and Khar and Dushan invaded Rama with an army of 14,000 Rakshasas. Okay, it is said that Ram and Lakshman killed 14,000 Rakshasas and the pile of their bone was created. The place where this pile was created was called Rakshashada earlier, and later on gradually it became Rakashada, which has been identified to be a village, Rakashada, today in Sarguja region. So Rakashada is a village in Sarguja region where the pile of bones was created when Ram and Lakshman killed many Rakshasas. Now, the next important place which is linked with Ram and Sita is the Ramgarh Hills. Okay, this is the place where Sita abduction took place. The event of Sita abduction took place. Okay, so in Ramgarh Hills there are many structures. There are caves of Sita Bengra. Okay, so Sita Bengra caves are considered to be the residence or abode of Ram and Sita. There is Lakshman Bengra. Okay, Lakshman Bengra is considered to be the abode of Lakshman. Okay, that is Sita Pokhri. Okay, Sita Pokhri is believed to be once a place which was used by Sita for bathing purposes. Okay, there are Jogimara caves. Okay, now Jogimara cave is considered to be the same cave where Ravan changed his guise and he converted in an ascetic. Okay, to abduct Sita. Okay, So these are the important places in the Ramgarh hills. It is considered that in front of Sita Bengra, okay, three lines, three engravings of a straight line have been found, which are believed to be Lakshman Rekha. Now, the Shabri episode took place in Shivinaran. Okay, when Sita was abducted, okay, and Rama and Lakshma went in her search. Okay, they visited a place called Shivinaran. Today it is called Shivinaran, but earlier it was an ashrama of sage Matang. Okay, after his death, okay, his most trusted disciple Shabri inherited it from him. Okay, so that place where Shabri met Narayan was later on called Shabri Narayan. This is considered to be the place where Rama ate the tasted berries given by Shabri. So Shabri first tasted the berries, okay, to know whether they were worthy to be eaten by Rama or not, and then she offered the berries to Rama. Okay, and because of her devotion, okay, Rama ate all the berries. So this event took place in today's Shivrinarayan, which is located in Janjgir Champa district. Okay, the next place, okay, the next important place was Siyadehi, okay, which is located in Balod. Okay, this place is considered to be the same place where Rama's chastity and his devotion to Sita was tested by goddess Parvati in the form of a beautiful woman. Goddess Parvati wanted to test Rama's chastity and his devotion to Sita. Okay, and for that she took the form of a very beautiful young woman and came in front of Rama. But Ram did not show any kind of interest, and this amazed, okay, and surprised goddess Parvati, and she was all praise for Lord Ram. So this incident took place in Siyadehi, which is located in today's Balod district. Now the next place is the Gidam. Okay, Gidam, which is located in Dantewada. Okay, we all have heard the story that when Ravana was flying through Pushpak Viman and he was crossing the borders of Chhattisgarh, he was attacked by a vulture king, and his name was Jatayu. Okay, but the scholars believe that Jatayu was not a vulture, but he was a tribal man, okay, having vulture as a totem, which is also called Gotra Chinha in Hindi. So Jatayu was nothing but a tribal man having vulture as totem. Okay, he fought Ravan and sacrificed himself. That place where this tribal man Jatayu used to live, that place used to be called Giddham, which later on became Gidam, and Gidam is today located in Dantewada. So Gidam is that place where that Jatayu incident took place, and Jatayu was a tribal man, okay, having totem as the Gotra Chinna, having vulture as the totem or Gotra Chinna. Now, the next important incident which took place inside Chhattisgarh is birth of Love and Kush. Okay, so birth of Love and Kush took place in Turturia Ashram. Okay, which has been identified to be in today's, okay, Balodda Bazaar. Okay, so scholars believe that this Turturia ashram was once in an area where today Balodda Bazaar district sits. Now the next, after Ram's death, okay, the kingdom was demarcated in or divided in many parts. Okay, Love inherited North Kosla and his capital was Shravasti. Kush inherited South Kosla and his kingdom was Kushasthali. Okay, this Kushasthali has again been identified as Sirpur, okay, which is located in Mahasamud. Apart from these, okay, Chhattisgarh government has started a project to develop a circuit of 9 places having a total distance of 2260 km as Ram Vangaman Path. Okay, this includes 9 places. Okay, these places are Harchauka in Korea district, Ramgarh in Sarguja district, Shuri Narayan in Janki Chapa district, Turturia in Balajabad district, Chandkhuri in Raipur district, Rajim in Garyaban district, Sihava in Dhamtari district, Jaktalpur in Bastar district, and Ramaram in Sukma district. So this is all about Ramayan era. I hope you liked the video, and if you want to know more, please go for our book, A Comprehensive History of Chhattisgarh. Thank you.